YouTube again, Blandon back doing another video, second take. Somebody just called me on the phone, so the video got interrupted. This is gonna be an overview and review of the Razer Orbweaver gaming pad, the gamepad I mean, and the Razer Deathadder 2013 edition. First, let's get to this device. I picked this up like 2 days ago off of Amazon for 98 bucks. I picked fast shipping, so I paid $101 with like 60 cents. This is not the stealth version, which is the one that I wanted. I first ordered it off the Razer store, and it was under 40 bucks for this or the stealth version, because I guess Amazon's not selling it that well, so they're selling it for less. I wanted stealth because of this. I don't like blue switches. Some people find them good for gaming. I personally find red switches to be the best. Really clean, just fast, responsive. These have that clickiness that I hate. But I think I'll get used to it. Maybe I gotta break it in because it's only been 2 days. But you know, it's pretty cool. Has different lighting modes. Before I had the Razer Nostromo, which is also a gamepad, but it's just membrane keys. So I wanted something mechanical because I really love mechanical switches. Not because it's a trend, but it just feels nice, you know. Mechanical switches don't get stuck like membrane keys, and they're just more responsive, you know. They're more satisfying to press. But blue switches are, in my opinion, kind of awful. So if you can, try to get it from the Razer store. Get the stealth version. If Razer don't act like little bitches and cancel your order like they did to me, then you will be able to get, you know, the stealth version, which should feel very similar to, you know, red switches, but I think it's a little quieter or whatever. I never used browns, but after trying blues, it's just annoying, you know. And reds are like really fast, really responsive. And yeah, another thing about the gamepad, you can press this to adjust the length, you know, depending on the size of your hand, and you can remove like a little clip that it has here, right there, so you can adjust the swiveling piece on the handrest. Okay, let's see what else. You can adjust this piece as well by pressing on this button. I have it on max length because my hands are huge. You see, my hands are gigantic. 20 programmable blue switches. I'm not sure if this is cherry switches because they don't state that on the box, and they don't have it on the website. It just says fully mechanical switches. So I don't know. I'm hoping it's cherry, you know, very popular switches. I got this thing because I love like mechanical switches, not because it's become a trend, but they're just really nice. I love mechanical switches, and I have to have my keyboard with mechanical switches. For these buttons, these are not mechanical switches. These are more like mouse buttons. If you hear the clicking on it, the little thumb wheel, or you know, joystick is very different. I personally prefer the one on the Nostromo, which was actually a joystick, but this is very responsive as well. This button is like, by default, is the space bar, which is kind of like in the air. It's not actually like touching the bottom of the things. For some reason, I just launched the game. Hold on, let me shut the game down. Sorry about that. Pressing space somehow launch Counter-Strike Global Offensive. So yeah, this thing is pretty nice. I like it. I think I'm gonna keep it. Blue switches, not my favorite switches, but I can live with them. They're noisy as hell, but I mean, they're just very tactile. It's kind of nice knowing when you press a button, but overall it's just too noisy. First when I got it, this that I used for shift was getting stuck, but then the key like started working perfectly fine. I guess it's because it was brand new. And you also get this extra buttons. The Nostromo didn't have this. It would only go this far. So it's pretty nice, you know. It's pretty much the exact same layout from a keyboard like this up until F, and then up until 5. The exact same layout, you know. Let's say this is, I use this for escape, tab, shift, control, and then Z, X, C, V. You know, basically, you know, exactly the same way as a keyboard. Control, Alt, space, and this I haven't used it yet, but I'll probably use it at some point. You know, it's very flexible, a lot of buttons, a lot of options. You know, if you play on a full keyboard right now, you're literally not gonna miss the keyboard. If you get the stealth version, even better. You know, one thing that is disappointing, but doesn't matter. You know, some people point this out in other reviews that it doesn't have a braided cable. I don't really see a effect of this. It has this little plastic wrap around plastic piece. I don't see the point of it. I guess it's just so it doesn't kink or tangle, so it's nice. I don't care for a braided cable too much. It just does what it does, you know. It's a freaking cable, come on. It just does its job. Just get to the information back from the keypad to the computer, and, you know, the other way around. Nice device. I've seen a lot of negative reviews, but as of now with the update, I think they updated the software. When I first got it, it updated right away. So mine's work perfectly. I have no issues. It's just responsive. It doesn't interfere with my 360 controller that I use for my computer like the Nostromo did. It just works fine. I'm also gonna include something else that I bought on this video that I didn't point out. Now, this is the Razer Deathadder 2013. I'm gonna do this real quick. Good clicking, middle wheel, you know, the mouse wheel, just what a wheel should do. Doesn't have side clicking, just center click. 2 thumb buttons, thumb grips. The Teflon feet are kind of small, but it works fine on my SteelSeries QCK, the fat one, the fat version. Optical up to 6400 dpi, works perfect, no issues so far. I heard some people have problems with the first Deathadder. I hope this lasts me for years because it's really cool. Before this, I had the Onyx Nails 8200, I think it was. I purchased and I did a video on it, but it just didn't feel right. I was using it, it was just slip out of my hands. I think it was a texture on it, you know, and I like this rubber. It just stays in your hand. It's kind of a small mouse for a guy with big hands like me, but it just works. It works perfect. I have no issues. It just works fine. Probably one of the best mouse out there right now. Braided cable. In this one, you can't. In this case, I agree with people. You know, if they would have screwed this up with a regular rubber cable, you know, rubberized cable or whatever, plastic, it would have just messed the mouse up. For a high end, well, this is not a high end. This is supposedly the entry, one of the entry level mice from Razer, but you need a braided cable on this mouse just for the motion. You know, a regular cable will just get stuck. Right there will just get stuck and just be messy. I put that on there because this is actually tape, so it gets in the way. Like it puts grooves on this. Another thing that I have that is new is this baby's Astro A50 audio system headphones, wireless, completely wireless. Very comfy. My opinion, better than the A40s. I had the A40s before. When I had a PlayStation 3, I bought the A40s. 7.1 simulated surround with this little dock, with its little mix amp. The mix amp's actually on the headset, but this thing's just to plug it to the computer. So power on, surround. If you turn it off, the headphones go off along with it. It's just perfect. My little mic from Sound Blaster, new sound card that I got. Pretty cheap sound card, good. So yeah, these are the new things that I have. My mouse, not that new. I had it for a month or so. Been trying it for a while. Works perfect. I have had no issues. At the beginning, it was problematic, but then after a while, they just updated the software. Now it works perfect. This thing works perfect out of the box. I'm still getting used to it. My wrist kind of cracked. I have bad wrists, so that's why I'm thinking about going back to consoles because of that. It's just my wrists just hurt when I play for a prolonged amount of time. I can't play that long. I don't know, might be a problem in my bones or something. But this thing is awesome. Awesome. The only bad part, blue switches. But it's all about getting used to it. I think breaking them in will do a job. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the video. Just want to do a little quick overview. Mouse is great. I recommend it. You know, hands down. I heard some people had like problems that theirs was like DOA. Me personally, with Razer products, besides the Razer Corsair is breaking on me, everything else has been perfect. You know, the Nostromo is still going. I have it in my closet. This is great. You know, quality feels great. Texture feels great. It's just awesome. Mouse, amazing. It's just perfect. Perfect. Oh, look, there's like crumbs of like dust and stuff. Maybe when I eat stuff. Yeah, that's it. Alright, YouTube people, hope you liked the video, and if you have any requests for me to show the sound of on the speakers or whatever, just let me know. Until next time, this has been Blandon. Peace out.